Well, it's not Marvel's Spider-Man 2, but I guess this'll have to do for now. Anyways, welcome back, true believers, and all you Merry Marvelites and all you Guardians fans out there to a very surprising video I was not expecting to make today, is a reaction to a brand new gameplay clip slash footage segment of the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game. So yeah, if you guys have not been keeping up with any of my videos, I've been kind of covering the news about the game, discussing some articles that have come out relating to it with a canceled multiplayer section and some plans that they kind of scrapped for the game that I'm very happy that they did, otherwise it would have turned out just like Avengers. I also did a collaboration with Slickmoth talking about the game and our kind of thoughts relating to it, which is very, very fun. I always love being able to do videos with him, and just going over my overall thoughts about the game in several different ways. But the last time we saw official gameplay or an official type of press release for it was back during E3 2021 of this year in June, which was insane. So it's already August now, and the game is still set to come out on October 26th of 2021, so less than 3 months away, which is pretty nuts. And I think right now, as I've said previously, I'm actually looking forward to it because it definitely seems like Eidos Montreal in particular, the main developer of this game, has kind of learned their lessons from Marvel's Avengers. And you could say, well, Evan, it was Crystal Dynamics who worked on Avengers, not Eidos. But if you look at the box, and literally any single interview that you have actually watched for the game, I assume, or a trailer, Eidos Montreal co-developed Avengers. So I don't want to hear any type of feedback like that from people saying, oh, we're always going to make it like this. Clearly, there have been several articles that have said the exact opposite. It was literally going to be their original vision for Guardians was literally, quote-unquote, Avengers in space. And now they have done a complete 180, making it, again, a third-person, single-player, story-driven action-adventure game, just kind of similar to Spider-Man PS4 or Miles Morales, minus the open-world stuff. But, in my opinion, that's great. That's exactly what I want this game to be. That's exactly what I wanted Marvel's Avengers to be. And now we have a brand new cinematic trailer for the game that is going to dive deeper into the story, I'm assuming. And even though the gameplay was already revealed for the game, now we're kind of getting more into the narrative element about what exactly the Guardians are getting up to and how they're going to be confronting this particular villain that we have seen in the trailers previously. And now in the thumbnail, I see Lady Hellbender, who, in my opinion, is a kind of D-list, F-list villain. She's a very recent Marvel character, but mainly a character that I will admit I did not hear about or know about until they actually showed her in this game for the reveal trailer, which is very interesting, so I'm curious to learn more about her, and they're hoping that you'll like her in the game because of how she's described in this trailer, saying, "Meet Lady Hellbender, leader of the Hellraisers, queen of Seknarf 9, and monster collector. In this scene, the Guardians try to con her by pretending to sell a rare monster, being Groot of course, either Rocket or Groot, depending on the player's choices. This is the start of a great love/hate relationship, mostly hate." So they're kind of playing into that more comedic role that we know from the Guardians, mainly with the films. However, I do hope that they kind of take that into consideration from the movie's aesthetic of how they portrayed the Guardians, but don't let that be the blueprint as to how to form this version of the Guardians. That was the exact problem I had with Marvel's Avengers. They did feel like discount versions of their MCU counterparts, whereas for Spider-Man, it was a completely new, unique, and innovative portrayal of the Peter Parker character and Miles Morales. So I really hope they can do the same thing here with Guardians. I'm actually very interested to learn more about this game, and I really hope it does pay off in the long run. I don't want, any of these Marvel games to fail, but if they're going to go about it in a weird way, then I will have my concerns. But again, as of right now, I am kind of interested to see exactly how this will play out. So right now, we're going to dive into this cinematic trailer. There's also a trailer with developer commentary. I'm not going to watch that one. I'm just going to watch the one straight up with the game footage as it is. And I might watch the developer commentary one a bit later. So this one is 3 minutes, 43 seconds long, so longer than the reveal trailer, and I'm very curious to learn more about Lady Hellbender and her connection with the Guardians. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Already, the music.
Apologies, my queen. You are not the first to claim they have captured
The set designs, like I was saying, it's a movie, the graphical settings that we have for these, intergalactic areas look very detailed, much more, innovative in the sense that it's something in a setting that we've never really seen before in a Marvel video game. Oh my god. That's what it turns into? Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Ooh. Oh my god. Alright, so she means business right off the bat. Oh, snap. I don't know if this is running on PS4 or PS5, but it looks really good. Chill out, dude. Wow. Oh my god. Whoa. I know the meme that people make online is that she looks like Alexandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but she looks fine. If anything, I think this is gonna be Marvel's equivalent of like Lady D from Resident Evil 8 and how they memed her to death and kind of thirsted over her. I feel like some Marvel fans might feel the same way about Lady Hellbender in this game.
Hey there.
If I'm being flat out honest. Ooh.
Okay.
Drax the
Cool looking design, I will say, for her. I'm still kind of mixed on some of the Guardians designs themselves, like Star-Lord's jacket and his hair.
And such flesh.
Alright. I know they highlight in the articles that Drax's lining and the scars, his body design, has a narrative purpose behind it, so that's cool.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh?
Okay,
And
Drax.
what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Oh?
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill.
Alright then.
I believe she is flirting with me.
Smooth, Drax. Very smooth. I'm liking the voice acting from mainly Lady Hellbender right now. Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. That's the choice I would do.
Play along, man. Flatter her or something.
Word for word, huh?
This.
Totally Telltale, by the way, again.
Your negotiation skills are terrible.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps
Giant
I can
club.
Give you a demonstration sometime.
Uh-oh.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer.
This is very MCU, though, I will say, at least for Drax's character, so...
Hey there. Hi. I'm Star-Lord. Drax
Okay.
is actually with me, the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. You may have heard of us.
You? No.
Oh, well, let
Great.
me tell you. Now you have.
Hey! Smooth.
Lucky me.
Nice. Okay. And that's it. October 26th, still planning for this year. No delays in sight. I hope not. I really, really, really hope not. Because recently I definitely think, as a side topic, I almost 110% believe that No Way Home is going to get delayed. For Spider-Man, the movies, I think it's inevitability at this point for that movie to get delayed into 2022, especially for films. It's a lot more complicated, especially having people in the theater to watch the movie. Different here for games because the majority of the developers are working at home, and I know that's also with, movie makers, but I think games are not easier, but I think more manageable compared to a big blockbuster movie where they bank on people trying to go and have them in the theaters to watch a movie. Games, I think, are simpler in the sense that you can just go and download it day one or pick it up and buy it physically and play it on your console. That's a total sidetrack, but regardless, that looked good. Not, no gameplay or anything, just more of the story, learning more about Lady Hellbender as a character and her interactions with the Guardians look very intriguing, and I will say that I'm digging the designs. I think the visual aesthetic of the Guardians looking different from their MCU counterparts, again, is what I wanted. I don't want them to mimic or copy in any way, shape, or form their, live-action versions, even though I did get a lot of similarities between Dave Bautista's Drax and how Drax is portrayed here, sadly. But hopefully, besides the core kind of MCU cast right now that we see, Star-Lord, Groot, Drax, Gamora, and Rocket, I hope we get the other characters that we know, like Quasar, Moondragon, Nova, and all these other awesome characters within the Guardians lore from the comics, and just hopefully kind of sprinkle them in there. We already see Mantis from the trailer, the reveal trailer, but I hope we get more and more deep with the lore of the Guardians with this game. and that is what I'm hoping for the most. So, that was my reaction to the brand new Lady Hellbender cutscene that Marvel has apparently released out of nowhere today for Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. That was very good. Nothing too crazy or anything, but it was just very intriguing and interesting to learn more about the game, how the story is going to play out. You can, as we saw, you can choose what to say to Drax and how he'll handle that situation with Lady Hellbender. Maybe the other one might be a bit better or something. We have no idea. But I'm very curious to learn more as we get closer to release about how the choices overall are going to be impacting the core narrative. I know the ending remains the same for no matter what choices you make. They've confirmed that, but just seeing what choices you can do throughout the story and what real consequences they might have or what implications they might refer to once you start to interact with different characters. So anyways, that looked great. I'm very interested to learn more about it down the line. And fingers crossed, it does not turn out anything like Marvel's Avengers, and instead we get a better type of situation similar to what we saw with Insomniac's Spider-Man games. But fingers crossed, everybody. But still, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy in the comment section down below. What'd you think about it? Do you want to see more of it? Are you hyped for the game? Or could you not care less because Square Enix are the ones publishing it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, true believers, stay merry Marvelites, and peace out.